Hello, ESL 88 students. This is your midweek for March 30th. The video, we're going to talk a little bit about the chapter that you're doing now. So first we'll do present tense pronunciation. So for some reason in English we add an S to the verbs for he, she, it in the simple present tense. Now it can sound different, so it depends on what the verb ends with. So for example, if the verb ends with for example, shop, then it will sound like a snake, shops. If it ends with a verb that vibrates your vocal cords at the end, like then it will sound like a mosquito, zzz. And then sometimes you'll add like an ES sound. So if you have wash, we'll have washes. So it has the three different pronunciations. Also, if you change the Y to I, and give you an example of that, let's say you have study. It ends in a Y, but you want to say he, she, then you look here. So this is a consonant, and that means you will be changing the Y to I. Let's look at another verb. If you have play, it's a Y, but you have a vowel over here. So for he, she, it, you will not be changing the Y to I. So this spelling works most of the time. Nothing's ever 100%. I also wanted to talk about the next chapter to get you interested in doing it. Next week is your spring break, but I'm going to put up an optional lesson for you, and that is chapter 8. So some of the places that we'll be looking at, the first picture is in Mali in Africa. It's a mosque, Sankore Mosque. So that's very beautiful. You'll see that on the first few pages of the chapter. Then we'll be talking about a beautiful church called La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. And it's not finished yet. It'll be wide. Then Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence in Italy. Then we'll go to Mexico. So Mexico has a lot of old ruins, from civilizations. This one is Chichen Itza or Chichen Itza, however you pronounce that, and that's in Mexico. And then there's another article about a very, very old structure in Turkey called Göbekli Tepe. So that will be chapter 8. You have your quiz, remember, coming up at the end of this week on chapter 7. Chapter 8 will be your optional chapter. I will do a video in the middle of the week for you, though. So have a good spring break and stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.